Morning, everybody. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes this morning to talk a little bit about the difference between being and doing. So I don't know if you've heard the saying, we are human beings, not human doings. But in being human beings, we actually spend our life doing, which to me is a reflection of how much we spend of our time in our life outside of ourselves, how much time we spend trying to be this perfect picture or this perfect image or whatever it is that society or the social media or anything outside of us is trying to have us fit into. All the rules, all the shoulds, all the coulds, all the woulds that are imposed on us from a very young age. And for whatever reason, that's done because that's what's been taught for centuries, for hundreds and thousands of years, is we have to conform to a certain set of rules in order to fit in order to be a part of the bigger continuum of the human race. When in reality, that's all doing. Those are all things that we're doing. We've got to have the perfect job. We've got to do the perfect work. Because if we don't have the perfect job and we don't do the perfect work, we don't bring in the perfect salary. And if we don't bring in the perfect salary, we don't have the perfect house and the perfect car and the perfect family and the perfect everything else. So we're so focused on everything outside of us that we forget about what's here. And the truth is that the more that we work on what's here, the more that we work on the beingness of who we are, the more those things on the outside dissolve because they mean less and less. Meaning that instead of having the perfect house, I have the house that I am comfortable in and that I am feeling comforted in and safe in. And instead of having the perfect family, I have the family that I love and the family that I cherish, and we can create deeper connections with our family when we are in our beingness. But if I'm always trying to please people, whether it's friends or family or my boss or coworkers or whatnot, then I'm not in my beingness. I am out there doing things to try and conform in some way. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. It's something that I think is becoming more and more frequently talked about is our state of being rather than our state of doing. So if you have any questions about that, by all means, please post your questions and I can try to talk those out a little bit with you so that we can gain a greater understanding of the difference between human being and human doing and why it's important to be rather than always being focused on the doing part. All right, so you guys have yourselves a great day and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.